Drea.
Drea O.
Drea O.
Drea O.
Drea O. Drea O.
I'm from Chicago and
I'm with Drea O right now.
Drea O. Drea O.
Beautiful Drea O.
I'm with my girl Drea O.
And she everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. It's crazy.
what up, everybody? It's your girl Drea O, and as you know, I'm everywhere you go. And tonight on my show, I have
Munna Ikee, the voice of the O. I'm from OBlock, 64th and King Drive, born and raised.
your whole life on OBlock.
Yeah, my whole life.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's south side of Chicago,
Yeah, Southside.
born and raised. What's that experience been like?
Shit. It was regular. It was just like certain shit we couldn't do, certain shit we could do. Like me and my crowd, we had to grow up fast. Like we started having to take care of ourselves at a young age, stuff like that. So that's really it. But it was decent for the most part. It was decent.
So OBlock, notorious place.
Yeah.
It's famous to the world now. Is it everything that people think it is?
No, it was fun. It was fun because it was like, shit. It was fun in the infamous way still, but like when when it was time to have fun, we had fun. Like we had water fights, stuff like that. Paintball guns. We played it in buildings. It was fun to me.
It was fun.
Yeah. it ain't dangerous though, like how they be trying to make it seem like
Really?
that. It ain't
Maybe
dangerous.
because you lived there.
Right.
Right.
For outsider, they gonna say is they gonna be like, or like outside they'll be like they don't want their kids to move in there, or they will never move in there until they move in there. Then they see how we all connect with each other. Don't nobody treat nobody different because we all in the same environment.
How many people live in the whole area?
I think it's like probably like it's 684 units. So and some houses be having like 10 people living in there. It could be a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Some be having like 10. I don't know. It's a lot though. It's a lot of people.
So it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's like 34 buildings, 34 or 35 buildings.
Okay, so now we got the King Von mural across the street.
Yeah.
How has that changed things? Do you guys really have security on point every day? Somebody's watching the mural for when people come by?
The mural it changed because it became a tourist attraction. So like, you'll see people there every day, all day. People come at morning, people sneak in at night. Well, they don't sneak on the block, but they sneak and take their picture at night.
Do you advise that? Is it dangerous to go over there at nighttime?
Yeah, it is.
It is. So at night it's dangerous, but during the day it's fine.
During the day, longer, like, bro, because at night people be sneaky, like, just trying to. Somebody probably at night you'll probably see somebody trying to go over there, it could be somebody who don't even like Vaughn, just trying to prove a point to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So at nighttime, then the wrong people see you, then it should be awesome. I can't say the rest. Be too much going on though.
So a topic that was in all the blogs like last month was that OBlock was going to get sold. So is there any truth to that? I mean, I feel like the topic of OBlock getting sold emerges like every year, every other year. They say there was a new buyer, it's about to get sold. So talk to me a little bit about that. Is OBlock about to be sold?
No. I ain't never heard I ain't heard no real nobody that's like, what I want to say, no owner, nobody say it's being sold. So I don't think it's being sold.
Why do you think that those rumors always pop up?
I don't know, because they just be trying to get clout. That's what it be. Clout chasers. They be trying to, or they'll try to make it like the block getting sold to make it like basically like saying people that live in that poor, so they ain't got nowhere to go now. But really, they be lying because they said that a couple years. They said the block got sold to the University of Chicago, and they didn't. They said they was putting everybody out. Still didn't do it. So I don't believe it.
And it's been there for how long?
I think since 1952.
Wow.
52.
That's a long, long time.
Yeah.
And you don't think it's going nowhere?
No.
Not anytime
I
soon?
think it's like a historical landmark. That's what it is.
Yeah, and now it's like famous. And then they're renovating, right? They just put up some new stuff. They're like working.
Yeah, they fixing on something right now. They fixing the gates. They fixed the apartments a couple years back, but I think they finna redo it again. So, like, yeah.
How you feel when you see these celebrities say they want to pull up to OBlock? You know, when K. Michelle said she wanted to swing by, she wouldn't have been able to because it's a gated community, right?
No, she can come by. She can, yeah.
But she could slide through the... Don't you got to know somebody to even get in?
Just communicate. That's why they got social media. Just communication. Just text. Say you want to slide by.
Just hit up somebody from OBlock like, you know what? I want to come through.
All right.
Everybody's pretty friendly.
No.
So the last 18 years you grew up in OBlock and you've seen a lot. You've seen the war. You've seen a lot of bloodshed and hardships. What do you think about the war that's been going on for the last 10 years with both sides? Like, do you think that there'll ever be an end to it?
See, when it first started, I was super young. So I think the only end could be like if people start being more... Or people grow up, like the people that's in their 30s and stop acting like they like teenagers still, and they just grow up and be a big homie and like be a leader and just, you know, just have a word, like have a say-so or something like that. That's really it. If like the right people do it. They could be people from both sides, they could be people from one side. Yeah.
Okay. So growing up on OBlock and being the next generation, there's been a notorious beef going on for the last 10 years with 63rd. Do you feel like, as younger generation, that this beef is going to continue? Do you feel like it's something that's inherited? Do you feel like, you know, it's something that you guys want to continue? Seeing everything that's happened, how is everything going to move now with the next generation of OBlock?
Right now, well, we ain't worried about them. We on some different stuff. We finna get rich, so probably gotta come back at me that like later on, a few years, something like that.
So the beef is gonna be dead then, basically. It's like over
Yeah,
with.
beef dead. It's already dead. That's it. I don't know though. I can't drive. 63rd, I can't drive. We don't know. We from 64th to 66. So 4, 5, and 6. I know them. But that's it.
How do you feel about the slogan "Not from 63rd" being famous? They got, you know, white kids in the suburbs saying, "I'm not from 63rd." They don't even understand what exactly that means.
Shit. Not from 63rd. We not from 63rd. That's just what it is.
And what's wrong with being from 63rd? For the people that don't understand.
V-Roy said they dirty. They be stealing. They be up there doing crack. All type of stuff. They just be off doing all type of stuff. Heroin. Everything.
How do you feel about the rap that Chicago is getting right now with the violence and the gang violence? And do you feel like it's right? Like, is Chicago really like that?
Yeah, they like that. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening, ain't it? It ain't happening to us, but...
Talk to me about your music. When did you decide that you wanted to be an artist, and how are you able to just get everything moving? And talk to me about your sound as well, for all those that aren't familiar.
I started rapping last year. Well, it ain't been a year yet, but it's finna be a year at the end of this month. And, I only started rapping because my homie Zell passed away. And I guess I wasn't even taking it serious at first. Because at first it was just like something we was all, like me and my homies, we was just doing it for fun. Until I had posted a snippet one day and I seen it was getting a lot of attention and stuff. So I'm like, I might as well take it serious. Then I've been doing it ever since, taking it serious.
What happened to your friend Zal?
He had passed away. Yeah.
And he used to rap.
Now, he got like one song. It got like 500,000 views on it. One song. That's it. He got a couple songs, but only one out. So, yeah.
And when he passed, you decided that that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah. After he passed away.
And it wasn't even hard for you, really, because, like, what you said a year ago, and now you're already making waves and making moves.
No, I ain't gonna lie. At first, when I first started, I was thinking like, ain't nobody, cause everybody want to hear drill music. So I was thinking like, don't nobody want to hear like what I got to say. Until like, I posted the snippet, and then it was getting attention, and I was seeing the guys was liking it. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to keep doing it.
So talk to me about that, cause the world seems to think that every rapper coming from Chicago is talking about that drill. So how are you different, and how are you, like, what are you bringing to the world that's different?
I don't diss people. That's one thing. That's one way I can sing. And I don't do drill. That's really it. I could do all kind of music if I want to, but I just choose to stick to one. It's just a different sound.
If there was one song that really embodied who you are as an artist, what would that be?
At more one of my songs?
Mm-hmm.
It could be unreleased or out.
Something that the fans could go listen to right now.
It's a song called. I got two of them. So, Until We Meet Again, and one called Shooting Star. So them two. Them the ones.
So, did you know Vaughn?
Yeah.
So what was that like, seeing him take off from OBlock and then bring the OBlock name with him? How was that? What were you guys thinking back home?
I don't really. Now, when Vaughn first dropped his first song, Problems, I was in Iowa. I was with my daddy in Iowa. Then I had came back. And then when I started high school, it was this dude. It was one of these dudes that went to Philip. He had a crazy story before it even came out, but he not from the block though. So he was letting us hear the stuff, and I'm like, I was saying like how like, cause the school, like one time we in the class, he played it in front of everybody, and everybody was liking it. So I'm like, who was that? That's Vaughn rap? He like, yeah. I'm like, how you get the song? He want to tell me how you got it. But then from now on, I'm like, damn. So then it was like, when we started seeing it, like when he dropped Crazy Story, the views, then he started doing shows and stuff like that. Then he had got the grill and all that. It was raw. It was super raw.